A lot of people, black, white, Mexican, young or old, fat or skinny, have a problem being true to themselves. They have a problem looking in the mirror and looking directly into their own souls. Around the reason I am who I am today is because I can look directly into my face and find my soul.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ back with another reaction video. And today we're going to do a reaction to a woman who made a story time. And the title is I Cheated Back on My Husband with a Black Man. So this should be quite interesting. Let's jump right into the video.
So today I wanted to talk about my ex-husband, who was still my husband at the time, how I found out about him cheating on me and what I did in return. So I found out via Twitter, this lady messaged me showing me screenshots of their conversation like, hey, I know that this is your husband and you guys have a baby together. I just wanted to let you know, like, this dude is trying to get at me. And I was just like, okay, thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that. And I sent the screenshots to him. And I was just like, I was very vengeful back then. Okay. This was before I started repenting. This was before I started getting back into church and back into my Bible. Okay. So don't judge me too harshly. But I was a very vengeful person. I will fully admit that. That's something I'm still trying to work on. I'm still trying to work on forgiving people and not seeking revenge. Okay. But, anyways, I let him know straight up, hey, I can play this game like 10 times harder than you, by the way. And we're on. So that's literally what I did. I messed around with about 10 different dudes during this
What?
time span between him doing this to me and him filing for divorce. I messed around with about 10 different dudes, maybe more. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. I lost track. Um,
Yo, nah, this right here is crazy. Fellas, y'all gotta understand, a woman like this just want a reason to be herself. This ain't got nothing to do with her ex-husband. It's just who she is. And the sad thing about it is she's making a video trying to blame him for her smashing 10 different dudes when he didn't physically cheat on her. He was trying to get at another woman. So that made her smash 10 different dudes. It's like, yo, this is how delusional these women are. Like, she will come in here and try to play victim after she made that decision. That is crazy.
I laugh because it's like, damn, I was really like, I was such a vengeful person, y'all.
No, you was
Um,
a bird.
I think the one that really hit close to home, that's so fucking funny to say too, because it was a baseball player. The home run for me was when I messed around with this professional baseball player and I let him know straight up who it was. I let him know that he was really, really good looking, and that he was a decent smash. He was from Arkansas. He was a
No.
dark skinned a black man. Oh my gosh, y'all. He was actually really gorgeous. Now that I'm looking back on it, like compared to some of the other dudes I was messing with, like this man was gorgeous. I low key regret not keeping him around. I should have kept him around. Not even just like the money or the fame thing, but just
Yo.
genuinely because he was a good looking man. This dude had a chiseled what is it, abs. He had chiseled chest. He had nice arms. He was very tall. He had to have been like, I don't even know, 6'5", somewhere around there. He had long dreads. He had clear skin. Y'all, when I tell you he was a beautiful chocolate man, like I feel like that one character from White Chicks. What a beautiful chocolate man, right? Um, And yeah, he was a decent smash. He was pretty well hung. I'm not gonna lie, low key hurt. I'm like, why are you hitting my cervix? But anyways, that's not even the point of this video. The point is, I told him about it because I knew that it would break him because he didn't like black people. And I was like, hey, so I got some news for you. You want to hear the good news first or the bad news? And yeah, I let him know straight up, like, hey, I messed around with this black guy. You can screenshot this and send it to your lawyer for when you file for divorce because I'm not filing for it. I'm not going to pay money to a lawyer to file for it. You can do that though, and I'll give you full custody of your child since you want it so bad and you want to be a single father. That's fine with me. I will.
Wow, son. She's a mother. And listen to how she's sounding about her child. The thing about women who are for the streets, they lack that nurturing motherly spirit that virtuous women has. They really lack it, bro. And it's sad because she's ready to give away her child to the child's father like that easily without a fight. Also, she could be in the streets.
I will be free of you. Right? So I told him the truth straight up. I did not lie to him. I did not try to trick him. I did not try to lead him on or anything like that. I told him straight up, I messed with this dude and now you have a reason to file. So the moral of the story is, and what I want y'all to take from this is, do not be like me. Like when I share these stories, I want y'all to be better than me. I really, really do. I want my children to be better than me too. I shouldn't have sought revenge. I shouldn't have tried to even the score. I shouldn't have tried to do any of that. Honestly, looking back on it now, I'm like, ooh, I have some repenting to do. I really do. It's not even that I feel guilty for hurting his feelings because he hurt mine first, right? He was the one that stepped
Right.
out first. It's more so I feel guilty that I broke my promise to God. I broke my promise to God. I broke my promise even to my daughter because I didn't want her growing up in a broken home with a broken family, with divorced parents. I never, 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 never wanted that. But unfortunately, his behavior and also his family encouraging him, his family was encouraging him to step out on me, y'all.
This shit is disgusting, bro. Shorty, you smashed 10 different dudes and you made a video about it. See, here's the thing, right? We all know the last stop for a woman like this is the church, right? Because when these women reach a certain age, they want to clean up their image. But internally, they are still who they are. So even though she's acting like she's in church and this and that, one, she got a septum ring. Two, the fact that she still got the energy to make a video like this and put this type of energy out there to the universe, she's still who she is. And that's why, fellas, it's like, don't be fooled by women like this. That's why you always got to pay attention to a woman's past. You got to pay attention to her past because her past is who she is. Women don't change, fellas.
So I just felt like that was my defense. That was my defense mechanism. Like, okay, you're going to hurt me. I'm going to hurt you right back. And I'm going to do it 10 times harder. So you know not to fuck with me.
10 times
Right?
harder, yo.
Looking back on it now, I'm like, why did I do that? Because I also ended up hurting myself. Like, I'm hurting my spirit by putting energy into this stuff,
Right.
hurting my body, putting energy into this, my mind, my heart, my soul, everything. I did not have to do this to myself, right? I feel guilty towards myself too. Like, wow, I really did that. I did not have to do that. I really didn't, but I was so vengeful. I was so spiteful. I was so angry. I was so hurt. I was so sad that I felt like that was my only option. I want y'all to know that if you ever do get cheated on, and especially if you're in a marriage, do not cheat on them back. Do not try to level the playing field, right? It's like do as I say, not as I do. Because I'm telling you right now, I do feel so guilty, especially to God and to myself. I don't really feel guilty for hurting him. I'm not even gonna lie.
Exactly. Because best believe she's not guilty. Here's the thing. She looked back at her past and she's like, damn, I'm really a hoe. Like, I'm really a slut. Whew. It's going to be hard for me to find a sucker with a past like that. What do I do? Oh, let me join the church. Let me find God. If a man sees that I find God, he's going to want me. But whole time, she's the same woman. Nothing changed. She's just trying to put on a mask by joining the church. That's all it really is.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't feel guilty for hurting him, but I do feel guilty for breaking my promise, right? Because that's never what I wanted. I never wanted this dude to force me to do that. Like, I felt like I was being pushed to do that. I was being forced to do that. To be turned into a monster, to be turned into a cheater and a villain. I never even thought about cheating before. I never wanted to cheat before. This is the only like real relationship I had ever even been in. First of all, I wanted a loyal marriage. I wanted a marriage
This shit
that
is
was
crazy.
sacred, that was between me, my person, and God. That's it. I wanted a full, loving family. I wanted lots of kids. I wanted a farm. I wanted all these dreams. And I not only let him shatter those dreams, but I also contributed to it. I
Yo, this is so crazy, bro. She smashed 10 different dudes and more, but she's still blaming him. She's still trying to find a way to blame him. Yo, that's the thing about women like this, bro. They will never take accountability. Never. That's why it's impossible to save them. And they will always return back to the streets. They will always be single. Don't matter who they get with. All they're gonna do is just waste another man's time. This is wild.
allowed him to turn me into something that I didn't even recognize. I
She's blaming her ex-husband for her smashing 10 dudes. Oh my, yo, this is wild. So she went and did some whole shit, and she's blaming him for her doing the whole shit. This is crazy. She decided, this is what I want to do. I want to smash 10 different dudes. But somehow she's blaming her ex-husband for her doing that. Shit, this shit is wild, bro. This shit is.
literally, I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, who am I? This is not who I am. I'm Ariel. I'm not this monster. I'm not him. I can't just do these things and not feel guilty for it. That's the difference between me and my ex is he never felt guilty for this stuff. He never apologized. I was the one apologizing. I was the one feeling guilty. I was the one that put my own spirit, my own soul at risk.
Shorty, you was the one who smashed 10 different dudes. You forgot?
Anyways, that's the lesson for today.
Look, here's the thing. If a woman get with a man who don't like black dudes, more than likely she got the same stance as him. That's why she will be comfortable staying in a relationship with him. But knowing that he doesn't like black dudes, she went and smashed a black dude to get back at him. Bro, you see how evil these women are? Fellas, look, be careful out here, bro. That's just the bottom line. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out. Yo, imagine him getting a hospital interview with her, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.